If you're struggling with social anxiety, feeling a lot of tension in every single social situations, a lot of resistance to just being careless and just saying whatever comes to your mind, just running out of things to say every single time, one big issue you're encountering here is the fact that you're just focused on yourself every single time. You have this image, you want to be perfect. You want to be the coolest person you can be with your standards, right? You have all of these check boxes in your head and you're trying to tick every single one of them in every single social situation. Now, just think about these standards. They are sky high. There is no person in the world, no person in history who would be able to just tick every single one of those boxes in every single social situation. But you expect yourself to do that, and you judge yourself if you are unable to do it. You think you're a loser, and every single time you are unable to check one of those boxes, the belief that you are a loser gets reinforced even more. And now you feel even more tense. Now, you're probably quite an overthinker as well. You are just used to compute all of these complicated mechanisms in your mind to craft the perfect image you want to put out there. Well, thinking so much about things is probably your human nature. We can't really change that, but what we can do is take that capacity for such a complex thinking process and turn it on the outside. So instead of being focused on yourself and how perfect you look and how you can optimize the things you're about to say, what if we take that thinking ability and we project it to the social situations? And then instead of just being focused on the way you are, the way you are perceived, the things you are saying, you are now focused on the way people behave. And instead of analyzing yourself, you analyze them. You analyze their body languages, their micro expressions. You enhance your skill of reading the room, of observing the way people behave, their voice inflections, their eye contact, all of these subtle details. Or at the same time, something you could do is to truly focus on the content that the other person talks about, on the things the other person talks about. Because now, when you're listening to them, you're probably always trying to think about what you're gonna say next. What if instead of thinking about what you're gonna say next, you just listen fully immersed in the conversation, you listen to what the other person has to say, and then you just allow yourself to ask whatever question comes to your mind. When you ask it so genuinely, when you ask it in a flow-like manner, well, then the conversation will just flow perfectly. And it won't even feel like an interview because this might also be a fear you're encountering, to not just be this interviewer asking questions all the time. If these questions are genuine, there is no issue with that. It's all good. If the questions are forced because you're just thinking about what you have to say and how to optimize everything, then it comes out weird. But that's not because of what you're saying, it's because of your vibe. Because when you are just focused on yourself for so long, people sense it. No one likes a person that's so narcissistic. Like, really think about it. Do you even view people as people, or do you perceive them as some tools meant to just validate you? This is something for you to think about in your next social situations, because you might just find that you tend to objectify people. You tend to use them in order to get validation from the outside, right? Because when you get validation from the outside, you end up feeling a bit more validated inside. What if you don't care about this validation whatsoever? Just accept the possibility that you're never gonna be validated, that you're never gonna be accepted. It might be painful to think about, but this is the true power. Accepting whatever happens, because confident people already do this. Confident people already accept every single situation, every single potential scenario in judgment. What's stopping you from being like that yourself? Because truthfully, it's not such a dangerous situation. Like all of these huge amounts of judgments and bullying, they are probably not occurring anymore. Maybe they occurred back when you were a baby. Is there really any need for them right here, right now? The answer to that is probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. So then why keep on just thinking so extensively about all of these complicated things? Why be focused inwards? Why play your life to not lose instead of playing it to win? Why not just be and have fun and be immersed, be present in the conversations? Shift your attention outwards. I want you from now on in every single social situation you encounter to just remember this as a mantra almost, as a recurring thought in your mind. I need to shift my attention outwards. I need to shift my attention outwards. I need to not care about the way I'm perceived. I need to just be completely careless of what other people think of me, because my thought is not gonna change anything anyway. If you're thinking about how they perceive you, if you are over analyzing everything, like, it's not gonna change anything in your outside experience. The only thing that's gonna change is the fact that people will perceive you as being more tense, more overthinking, less present. They're gonna think that you don't respect them well enough because you are just focused on yourself all the time instead of being present out there. You seem like you don't even care about the things they're talking about. So they feel quite betrayed by you as well. And when you have this overthinking, it makes you even more unsure of the things you're saying. Like, if I were to just overthink everything I'm saying right now, you wouldn't believe one word of everything I'm talking about here, because it would just seem like I'm just thinking too much about it. And because I'm thinking too much about it, it makes me look insecure. It makes me look like I don't even have faith in the things I'm talking about. It would make me look like I'm a liar. And it might make you look like you're a liar as well. We don't want that. What we want is flow. The priority is flow. And you already have everything you need to flow. The only thing that's missing truly is your courage to just let go. To let go of all of this thinking, to let go of all your pressures, and to just be social instead of just trying to reach a certain level that's acceptable enough, your bare minimum. You have to destroy all of these expectations. You have to destroy your bare minimum level of confidence and coolness and being perceived in a certain way. All of these things, they are just toxic. They are one big reason that you keep being socially anxious, and your life would thrive without them. So let go, take the courage to be more raw, natural, to just go with the flow more. And you will just see that by shifting your attention outwards, by constantly reminding yourself to do it, your social experiences will improve tremendously. You will enjoy your social experience more. And even the feedback you get from people is gonna be better as well. So there is no need for you to keep this overthinking mechanism on, this inward focus. It's completely detrimental. And if you want my help with such a journey, with such a practice, I have a link in the description and you can book a one-on-one call with me, and I'm gonna help you get through this process personally and get to the point where your social life feels good, it feels natural, it feels casual, and you are truly confident as you should be. So go ahead and check it out.